reason this is so important is that consumer magazines and all these other car magazines pick the Sonata to be the safest vehicle in its class. A lot of your customers that are going to consider the Hyundai Sonata are interested in safety, economy, okay, and they're interested in a good price. And so we have to build value and benefit with this car. And this is a car that has all of those things. Also, when you talk about this car, don't forget to talk about the competitive comparison. The cars that are in this car's class that are competitive with it. Like the Chevrolet Malibu, the Nissan Altima, the Toyota Camry. And when you discuss this car with the consumer, you'll be able to kill those cars in the process. Now, I don't mean for you to stay and just hammer those cars. But when you talk about this car, for example, the aerodynamics of the car. That's the shape and design. But when you talk about something like aerodynamics, you need to be able to explain it to the consumer. So what you were talking about on aerodynamics is the shape and design of this car. Now, one car in this class that do not have the aerodynamic shape and design is the Malibu. It's kind of blocky, okay? So you want to talk about the fact that this car has an aerodynamic shape and design, and it's going to do three things, okay? The aerodynamic shape and design have to get better fuel economy. It's quieter than anything else in this class. Get better gas mileage than anything else in this class. And with this shape and design, it goes under the wing and through it. And it doesn't have, see the blocky cars, the cars that are squared off, they go into the wind and not under the wind. So you're going to have quieter car, better ride, and better fuel economy. Okay? Let's take the door open here. The Sonata, it comes in three trim levels. The GLS, the SE, and the Limit. Okay? This is the GLS. The other one is the SE, and of course the Limit is in the top of the line. Now, the engines in these three cars are all the same. Okay? You have a 2.4 dual overhead cam, 16-valve engine that has 198 horsepower. Now, it has 198 horsepower, but on the SE, the horsepower changed. Your horsepower changed on the SE from 198 to 200. And the customer may ask you, why is that? Does anybody know why? Dual exhaust. All right, let's take a look at the engine here. One of the other things to remember is safety. It's got 5-star safety ratings, okay? 5-star safety ratings. One of the main reasons it has 5-star safety ratings is that it has crumple zones. Crumple zones are located along the side of the vehicle, right? Okay? What crumple zones do is they absorb the impact. Front end collision, they have crumple zones in the front. They have crumple zones in the rear. What about the side? Don't have crumple zones on the side of the car, but do have side impact door beams. This car has side impact door beams. They run up right down here. See right there? That's where your door beams are located. And down here. So if you get T-boned, you and your family are still protected. That's the reason why this car has 5-star safety ratings. Some of those features right there. And the fact that it comes standard with 6 airbags. Okay? You got 6 airbags in this car. You got crumple zones in the front and the rear. And you have side impact door beams. Okay? And if the consumer asks you, say, now what does crumple zones do? Crumple zones absorb impact. Like an accordion. They absorb the impact. Okay? Say for instance, come up here, young man. This is the way crumple zones work. Now be very still. Okay? If you didn't have the crumple zone, okay, and I ran into him, boom! Say, you fall back. You know, and the impact is terrible. Come back up here. If you have crumple zone, when you have the impact, it goes like this here. Go back, and you come back. Throw the impact back off the vehicle. Like an accordion. That's why the vehicle is safe. Like I said, 198 horsepower, dual overhead cam, 4-cylinder engine. Now, is this a regular 4-cylinder engine? It's an inline 4. This is an inline 4 engine. There's inline 5s, General Motors make. They make inline 4. This is an inline 4. The customer's going to come around and ask things like this. What is this? So what we're going to tell them? These are struts. Right here. These are struts. And what do struts do? You ever been driving a car down the interstate, you hit a big puddle of water, and the car feels like it's going to get out your hand or something? Struts is what makes the wheels go back and forward and turn. These are struts. How they have some of the best struts made. Then your battery is located here. Air filter here. This is your fuse relay system. All the fuses in here pertain to the engine, not the interior of the car. So your customer, they don't even have to worry about this fuse relay system because they won't ever have to touch it. But however, they do want to know what it is, okay? So you said, but you don't have to worry about it because the fuse you have to change in that car, you won't be going to the spot ticket, okay? Because they all pertain to the engine. Right, nothing pertains to the inside. Everything is written out and self-explanatory. You check your oil here, get the oil cap here, coolant right here, washer fluid here, and the radiator here, okay? So they said, what is this big thing right here? It's an engine cover. And the purpose of an engine cover is two things, okay? It protects the engine and it quietens the engine, okay? It protects the engine from things like heat viscosity. You ever heard people talk about heat viscosity? Yeah. Heat viscosity gets the engine hot. See with this system here, it also quietens the engine from the cab, okay? Keeps it quiet and protects it so it doesn't get hot on long trips. Long trips in this car right here, you ever go to a place like from here to, say for instance, Florida, and then all of a sudden your air conditioner seems like it's not cooling as well, that's because your engine is so hot. It won't happen on this car because of the way the engine is made and the way it's protected. Also keeps it quiet.
Before you step in, I got a question.
Okay.
Seal transmission or is there a different?
Seal. Here's seal. So you want to check the transmission in the car about 100,000 miles. It's basically maintenance free. Now, when I say maintenance free, I'm not talking about oil changes, okay? I'm talking about your transmission fluid, your long-term fluid type thing. Yeah. Basically maintenance free. You know, having a Hyundai is almost like being a Maytag repairman. You know, look in the shop. You know, they don't break down. That's why a lot of times mechanics working back here are like, there's not a whole lot for us to do a lot of times. Because they do not break down. Also, going back over here, now this walk around is not selling this car. It's not back in like a national walk around. I came in second in the national walk around before. But anyway, your sticker is your best friend. Because people believe what they see and what they read. See what I'm saying? As long as things are in black and white, like it says here, America's best warranty. Now, when you point that out to a customer, they begin to believe it because it's in black and white. America's best warranty. You have 5 years, 60,000 mile new vehicle warranty. So the customer asks you, and what does that mean exactly? Is that a bumper-to-bumper warranty? Okay? Tell the customer that the warranty states engine, transmission, and major engine components. Okay? So don't leave them thinking it's just engine and transmission. There are other major engine components that this warranty covers. Okay? However, you just state engine, transmission, and major engine components. So there's some computers and things that'll still be on the warranty pertaining to the engine. You see what I'm saying? Then you have a 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty, 7-year unlimited anti-preparation warranty, 5-year unlimited roadside assistance. Roadside assistance, to me, is as good as AAA.
Got one question. When you say preparation warranty, that's dealing with rust. What about the paint?
The paint too. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Rust, paint, undercoating, and of course Hyundai. This car, the paint job is something you don't have to worry about because it has a 14-step process on the paint job. Not 14 layers of paint. Now it does have a 14-step process. The only other car company that even comes close to a 14-step process is Mercedes-Benz. So you're spending this amount of money and you're comparing it to a Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz is the only car that even comes close to a 14-step process, and I think theirs is 11.